Today we're going to be recreating this photo in The Sims 4. So we're going to get started building in San Sequoia here, which is the world that comes with the Growing Together expansion pack. And the reason I wanted to build on this lot in particular is because the driveway happened to line up perfectly with the driveway in the photo. And I specifically wanted to include a driveway in this build because I want to include a garage. I don't know about you guys, but I am very much still on the Home Chef Hustle hype train, so I thought it'd be cool in this video if we made a home restaurant in their garage. Like really leaning into the hustle aspect of Home Chef Hustle. They're hustling so hard, they're running a full-blown restaurant from their home. Also, by the way, in case you didn't know, with the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, you have like this food stand where you can cook your own food and then sell it to your neighbors using the stand. And for some reason, when I first heard of the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, my initial reaction was to create an underground pizza shop in a garage. I don't know if that was just like a random intrusive build thought and like nobody wants a house like this, but I can't get my mind off of it, you guys, so we have to build it, okay? For the asymmetrical roof piece right here, I'm just gonna attach a half gabled roof like that. Then I'm gonna press the Shift-C button on my keyboard. That gives us more little bubbles on the roof piece so we can customize it even more precisely. I'm holding down my Alt key and then I'm just gonna click and drag this bubble a little bit down to create a slight curve. And that looks pretty good to me. The other reason why I wanted to do this build is because in my personal gameplay, I generally don't like to leave the lot very much. Like if I can accomplish everything I need to on the current lot and like never have to leave, I will. I honestly don't know why, it's just like how I've always played the game for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm a homebody in real life and like never leave the house, so I'm projecting that onto my gameplay. But anyways, I have the general facade of the home done. I think it looks pretty accurate to the photograph. I just went in with some windows from the Horse Ranch pack, and just like the photo, I'm gonna put the garage area on the right hand side where we're gonna put our pizza restaurant that you can run from home and never have to leave the lot. Before we work on the garage, I'm just gonna go in and finish our exterior, like add all of our exterior windows and paint swatches. I honestly don't know if I'm just like super biased or not, but the Horse Ranch pack just came with some of the best exterior assets, like the windows and doors I gravitate towards all the time. For the brick siding, I'm gonna go in with this light one from the Cottage Living pack. It just looks so soft and like cozy. Okay, the exterior is pretty much done. I just did some light landscaping. I also added some vines going up the side just to give it a little bit more character. We can add a little bit more to the outside later. I want to start on the garage now. So the garage area is kind of tricky because we do have two garage doors, but we want one of them to be open so our customers can come inside. But at the same time, we do want it to clearly still look like a garage. So I think what we need to do is make one side look very much like a closed garage door and then open up this side somehow. Maybe to make it look even more realistic, we can add a car outside of it or something. I think that looks pretty legit. So for the garage, I just use these base game windows. These columns are from Get Together. This wall paneling is from the Book Nook kit, and then this top wall trim is just from the base game as well. For this side of the garage, I was thinking maybe we could even put one of these glass eco lifestyle sliding doors. I can't really think of any other way to make the space accessible without like fully bulldozing the wall and ruining the lighting inside. I think this looks fine, you kind of get the idea. Maybe we can add like some garbage bins outside on the driveway just to make it look a little bit more driveway-like. Before we move on to the interior, I was hoping that I could put some sort of signage out on the driveway to indicate that there is a restaurant here in this residence. There are quite a few signs to choose from in the game. Surely one of these will have like a pizza or some food on it. Okay, I think these two from Horse Ranch and I think this one's from Get Together are our two best options. I'm just gonna leave them both here for now and like decide later. I'm not really sure. This one has like fries on it. This one has some pie or dessert. So I don't know what exactly we're gonna be selling in this restaurant yet, but who says it can't be fries and dessert? We could also consider including one of these awnings. This one is from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I don't know, it like feels very businessy to have an awning for some reason. You know, in case there's a big lineup for the restaurant and it's raining outside. Speaking of which, maybe we should add like a bench outside so they have somewhere to wait. That looks pretty welcoming. It looks official enough, but not too official since this isn't like a legit restaurant. Now it's time to finally move on to our interior floor plan. Okay, here's the floor plan today. This house is deceivingly small. It looks like a pretty decently sized house from the outside, but once we go into the inside, the upstairs bedroom is just going to be a loft bedroom, and then downstairs, this whole garage area will be the restaurant, and then we have 2 bathrooms here, except this one will be the residential bathroom, and this one will be for the customers. The room closest to the garage here will be our home chef hustle kitchen, which will flow into our living room. So honestly, this is a very modest size house. You can definitely feel that the person who lived here sacrificed a lot of their living space to make this home chef hustle side business work. And I think that's kind of what I like about this concept. It feels realistic. This person is hustling hard to make their dream come true. For the restaurant area here, I've just included the food selling stall. It's going to be like a counter service vibe. There's no like servers going around to each table. We can also put some of the new small appliances onto the food stall itself, so I'm just gonna put a pizza maker and waffle maker. For the seating area, I want it to feel very like homemade and garage-like, so I was thinking of using a combination of like mismatched chairs and specifically these like foldy chairs from the City Living pack. Maybe a combination of these and maybe even like patio chairs as well. Like, you have to imagine this person is just rounding up every last chair they can possibly find for this restaurant. Here is our random seating area. I think it looks pretty decent. I have some tables that are matching and some tables that are more mismatched to really hit home that DIY vibe. Now I want to include some sort of menu. I know that we have this one from Dine Out that would probably work the best. The Dine Out one almost looks too official. Perhaps this chalkboard one from Get Together would be a little bit more realistic. Maybe I can put this little condiment basket up on the shelf here. Hopefully that doesn't get like marked for sale or something. I need to find more wall decor to make this look more like a restaurant, but also more like a garage at the same time. Okay, I've done quite a bit here. So basically, I wanted this to look as random as possible, but still maybe have some sort of color scheme going on here as if they've put a little bit of thought into it. So the first thing I wanted to point out is I used the base game Christmas lights as decoration. I can imagine they're just so desperate for any type of decoration that they're just like, let's whip out the Christmas lights. I also included some more garage focused items like this hose from the base game. These gardening tools are from Horse Ranch, and then these ones are from Cottage Living, just to make it look like it's still a functional garage where they need to store their items. Next, I included this funky light fixture from the City Living pack. Maybe they salvaged it from the junkyard or like DIY'd it or something. And then on this side, I just included some storage shelves from the Eco Lifestyle pack. Oh, and these bottle decorations are from the base game. It's definitely not the most appetizing thing to be like eating next to somebody's linens and gardening tools, but I feel like this is a neighborhood restaurant. You know, everybody knows each other. It's a small community. Nobody really cares. They're just here to support. Next, I'm gonna add some of these like paper plates and napkins just as decor. And also this like water tray station. They can just like help themselves to water whenever they want it. I'm just gonna swap out the overhead light for some of these light bulb lights from the Laundry Day pack. I think that's a little bit more realistic for a garage. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the garage restaurant. I could definitely add more clutter, but since there's gonna be a lot of NPCs here, I want them to be able to move around really easily, so I don't want to clutter it up too much. I also just realized that I'm not sure if the food stall will work behind like a fully closed door, or if the NPCs need like an unobstructed path to the stall from the street, so I'll have to playtest that at the end, and I'll fix it if I need to. Why don't we do the garage bathroom and then we'll be done with the restaurant area. I want this bathroom to be like super bare bones, so I'm thinking just like one sink with the exposed pipes and then one toilet. Maybe just put one of these base game bathroom shelves. I really want to put this paper towel dispenser from the Get to Work pack. Anytime I do like a non-residential bathroom, I'm so excited to put that paper towel thing. And also a hand sanitizer dispenser for those yucky people that don't like to wash their hands with soap and just hand sanitize after the bathroom. I don't know if those people exist, but I'm just imagining that somebody must think it's like equivalent or the same. My dad used to tell me that if you got food poisoning from a restaurant, it's because the chef went to the bathroom and then didn't wash their hands after. Does anybody know if that's true? Is that how you get food poisoning? Don't forget to include lots of extra toilet paper. And that's gonna be it for our garage restaurant bathroom. It's very simple, nothing too crazy. This person is on a budget, okay? They don't want to waste money decorating the bathroom. Let's work on the kitchen next because I want to use all of the new Home Chef Hustle items. So I just have it filtered by Home Chef Hustle right now. And I think I want to choose my counters and cabinets first before I choose my wallpaper. So I've used a couple of these swatches already in previous builds. I really like this pinky swatch, but see how this yellow swatch has like a textured counter? I really like that. I wish more of the counter swatches came with that type of stone. Okay, I've gone with a little wraparound moment with the counters. Now I'm gonna go in with the matching fridge. I usually like putting my fridge at the very edge of the counters, but because this one integrates into the counter so perfectly, I'm more inclined to like put it somewhere in the middle so it looks like it's built in. Maybe even putting one of these taller cabinets here to kind of anchor it all together. And on this side, I'll just go in with some open shelving. Okay, we have the general layout set and all of the major appliances are included. Now I'm just gonna go in with one of these new backsplashes from the new stuff pack. I feel like this is the one that is supposed to match this color palette, but I honestly don't like it that much. I might go with the very first swatch instead. It's a bit more subtle. I don't know if I can fully express just how much it bothers me that this corner piece and the straight piece doesn't match in color, like the lighting is off. It bugs me so much. Now I'm just going in with all of these new clutter pieces from the new pack. I love these new stackable plates. We've been getting a lot of stackable plates lately. We got some in the Horse Ranch expansion pack as well, so we have quite the selection of plates in the game now. Can't go wrong with one of these spice racks as well. It's mandatory we include this cookbook, which is interactable, by the way. You can click on this cookbook to trigger cooking actions. Oh, I should definitely pick one of these swatches because it looks like a homemade recipe, like a little bit more amateur, which is what we're going for. Let's put an extra knife block up here. Totally not dangerous at all to put it up here. Not even slightly. Okay, now for appliances, I think we should just include all of them if we can. So I'm gonna put the stand mixer on the end here. Let's slot the pizza oven in the corner, and then the waffle maker we can put right here next to the fridge. And let's go for the beige swatch all around. I think that looks really sleek. For light fixture, I'm just gonna swap out for this simple one from the Tiny Living pack. Okay, I actually moved the bathroom door here so I could utilize this wall to its fullest and just create a little bit more counter space. Basically, I just want this kitchen to look as busy as possible. Because imagine if you were trying to run a restaurant and feed like 20 customers out of your home kitchen. It would be a disaster. I'm just gonna put like some pantry snacks, some extra pots and pans, any kind of kitchen clutter I can find. Maybe include some of these dirty mugs as if they just brought them in from a customer's table. I also think we should include a clock on the wall. I feel like that would be important for a chef. One of these bulletin boards could be realistic too. Maybe they use it to keep track of new recipes or reservations. I forgot that Home Chef Hustle actually comes with a new floor tile. I don't know if we want to use this or not. I feel like we probably should because it's new. I'm thinking either the gray color, but also it kind of looks a little washed out. The black might actually be the play. And here's our Home Chef Hustle kitchen all done. It's a pretty small kitchen, but I think I made the most of the space here. I also think it looks really cluttered and lived in, which is basically what I was going for, so mission accomplished there. Okay, let's pivot over to the bathroom really quickly, and I'm just gonna bring in the kitchen tile into the bathroom so it's more seamless looking. I kind of want to go for a dark vibe in here, so I'm gonna grab the Home Chef Hustle wall tile in the darkest shade. This is gonna be the homeowner's primary bathroom, so I have to make sure I include all of the essentials. We'll put our shower on that side, and then over here we can go in with a toilet and sink. I kind of like this sink from the Island Living pack. I don't use it very often, but I like the stone bowl, and then the back part kind of blends in with the tones in the tile. I think that's really pretty. I honestly don't use that often enough. I just swapped out the toilet for this one from Season so we can really lean into that dark stone vibe. Now let's just finish off with some decor essentials. Okay, tell me why this nice beverage painting just fits the vibe of this room perfectly. Like the dark color of the liquid there just blends in so seamlessly with the tiles. And here is our basic bathroom all done. I think it looks pretty standard, but honestly what I love the most is the juxtaposition of having this nice done up bathroom next to the garage bathroom. It just further tells the story that this bathroom was just slapped together for the sake of the restaurant, and it's a work in progress. Okay, we're almost done, you guys. Let's move on to the living room here. I was thinking we maybe have enough space for a fireplace here, and if possible, I would really love to use this one from Cats and Dogs. It's just one of my favorite fireplaces ever. We'll just have to scoot these windows over a tiny bit. For some reason, just looking at this scene makes me so happy, like seeing the natural light shine through the windows and the fact that it's an empty space. I don't know why, but it's giving me that feeling like you just bought your first house and you just stepped through the door and none of your furniture is here yet, but you're just taking in your new space with all of these possibilities. I'm thinking we try and make this new couch from the Book Nook kit work. I still think this is one of my favorite couches ever. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the texture, how cozy it looks with the blanket. Yes, okay, I'm sold. We have to use this one. Serious question, where do I buy this couch in real life? Honestly, it doesn't look too bad as a sectional too. Like, there's minimal to no clipping. Like, the blanket draping here looks a little weird, but not that weird at all. I am loving this. We have to go with it. I don't want to go too modern with the coffee table, so I was thinking of going in with this antique chest from the Growing Together pack. I feel like it adds a little bit of character. For the rug, I kind of just want to go with the basic City Living fluffy rug, my tried and true. I kind of thought we'd be able to fit a small dining section somewhere in this room here. I don't know if we actually have enough space or not, but maybe we can fit a small two-seater at least. Maybe just a little bistro moment in the corner here. I mean, realistically, it's like maximum 2 Sims living here anyways, so I think that'll do. Maybe there is a larger dining room here off of the kitchen, but then they renovated their home and got rid of the dining room so they could make their garage bigger for their restaurant dreams. I'm telling you, you guys, a lot of sacrifices were made, okay? I need a big plant. I need a large, chunky plant. May I please request the largest, most chunkiest plant, please? Please, show yourself. Is it this one? This one's from the base game. It's pretty chunky, but I feel like we can go chunkier than that, can't we? Ooh, maybe this cluster from Jungle Adventure? That's pretty nice. I quite like that. Oh, this one from Movie Hangout Stuff is also a classic. It's big and takes up a lot of space, which is what I'm looking for. This Jungle Adventure one almost looks like it's more for an exterior rather than an interior. Honestly, I kind of like the base game one the best. That's kind of ironic. For this corner, I'm kind of inclined to give them another skill building activity or just an activity in general. But then I was kind of thinking that they're so wrapped up in this home chef hustle business that maybe they don't really have any time for other hobbies and I should just put like a generic bookcase or something. That's gonna do the trick. And now I'm just gonna grab this little armchair, also from the Book Nook kit. I think it comes in a matching swatch to our couch, which could be fun. I think it would be fitting if we basically put cookbooks like everywhere in their home because they're constantly looking up new recipes, researching how to run a restaurant, and learning about the business side of things. They're just fully immersing themselves in the restaurant lifestyle. They're like taking it really seriously, okay? Okay, there's our living room, looking pretty cozy. Now I just want to decorate the front entrance here, maybe just put some coat racks and shoe racks. I think this hallway table from the Dream Home Decorator pack would be really cute. We can add a mirror on top and a coat rack on the side. Okay, I really want to use this mirror, but I don't think it goes with the table at all, so I'm actually going to choose a different one. Sorry, Dream Home Decorator, but you're out. Okay, an interesting turn of events, but I'm using this hallway table from the Island Living pack. The surface actually has a really cool curve to it, which I don't think I've ever noticed. I'm discovering a lot of underrated Island Living objects in this build. Let's grab another cookbook for the front entrance. We're really going full out obnoxious with this. And then just some other clutter essentials here. And to finish off this room, I could not pass up the opportunity to use the infamous egg painting. I feel like the people who live here would be a total fan of this painting, just like I am. And here is our living room, entryway, and mini dining room all done. I think we made really good use of the space. It feels very cozy and open at the same time, and also flows really nicely from the kitchen. So I would personally have no complaints if this was my living room. Okay, it's time to work on the final room, which is the bedroom up here. I wanted to see if we could have a little bit more fun with the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, so I'm gonna try and make the kitchen tile work in this bedroom here. I know that might be a little bit weird, but you know, it's a loft bedroom. I think we should have some more fun. Maybe even using the matching kitchen cabinets and turning them into like floating side tables. I like that. I think it looks really cozy. Now in this corner right here, I thought it would be perfect to put a little TV for them since there isn't a TV in the living room. When they have guests over, they're not allowed to watch TV. The TV is only in the bedroom, I guess. There's a lot of room for activities over on this side of the bedroom. I think it would be kind of funny to put like some workout equipment. Like I imagine all of this workout equipment used to be in their garage, but since they've converted their garage into a restaurant, they can't fit it there anymore. I want to give the closet space more of a messy vibe, so I'm definitely thinking of giving them like an open clothing rack instead of a dresser. And finally, we got some more hanging clothes from the Horse Ranch pack, so I'm going to use a combination of that and high school years. I'm just going to put down a few of these ottomans from the Snowy Escape pack so they have somewhere to sit, maybe put a rug, and then we'll be done with the room. That looks pretty good. Now on this big blank wall, we have no choice but to put the full size of this bacon and pancake painting. We used the egg one downstairs, but we had to shrink it, so I feel like we need to use the full-size one here as the centerpiece of this wall. And here is our loft-style bedroom all done. I think that it looks really spacious and cozy. Even with the treadmill in the corner of the room, it doesn't feel like it's taking up that much space, to be honest. There's just lots of room for activities, I feel like, and come to think of it, you could also view this kind of like an attic, and they used to have their bedroom downstairs, but again, with the renovation and the garage restaurant, they had to relocate their bedroom to the attic. So sacrifices were made, people. But with that being said, here's our home chef hustle build all done. I really love how it turned out. I think that it would be actually really fun to play in. It's not too big, it's not too small. I feel like the Sims will have a lot of space to move around. And once again, I will have to double check to make sure that the food stall is functional, but nonetheless, the version that I upload to the gallery will be functional and play tested, so don't worry. I also really love the story of this build. I think that it's very realistic, and a lot of the design choices that were made really reflect that. And yeah, I'm just really happy that I was able to bring to life this very specific idea that I had in my head. I don't know why I was so fixated on making a garage restaurant, but you know, we made it happen. Also, as a thank you for making it to the end of this video, I want to let you guys know about a giveaway that I'm running. The giveaway is currently live on my YouTube community tab right now, so go check it out after this video. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on that community tab post. In your comment, make sure to leave one of your social media usernames so I can contact you if you win. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And before you go, don't forget to leave a comment down below on what type of build concept or build challenge you want me to do next. The Alphabet Build Challenge videos will be back next week, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you then. But besides that, I hope you guys have a very, very, very above average day. Love you.